So I looked at Turkey for dental for a long time because it's quite famous. Came here, I actually went to several dentists in this area just to get the feel, because obviously I'm quite nervous and I've had bad dental experience. So I really did my research, and I found here at Holident, when I saw the experience and the training, I thought, wow, these guys are specialists. Once I met the doctor, I was like, wow, this is the place for me. He just put me at ease. And I remember he did say to me, trust me, because he's a specialist. And I had to just sort of let go a little bit and say, you know, I'm in really good hands. And I also didn't feel any pressure. Like, there was no upselling of anything. There was no pressure to make an appointment now and pay money. I just felt like that the dentist was really, what can I do for you, and what do you want, and how you know, he can make my smile and, you know, make it aesthetically beautiful but functional. So for me, as soon as I came here after that first appointment, I thought, this is the place. Encouraged me to not have sedation, and I really did trust him at that point. And I didn't have sedation. I had all the work done, and you know what? It was so easy. I mean, it was still difficult because I'm nervous, but I was so impressed by the technology. I mean, there's no putty trays like those old, you know, putty things. Everything's done digitally. I really didn't feel his hands in my mouth. Like, he's such a specialist that I didn't have sheets of plastic. I didn't have instruments and my lips being pulled, and, you know, I didn't even feel the needles. And he just worked at such speed but efficiently that it was, I didn't need the sedation. Like, I just didn't need it. It was a different experience for me. You know, and he stopped. He did work with me sitting up because I got nervous at one point, you know, and he's just, it just felt so easy, you know, and so I just love it. I just love it. Well, I didn't have any problem, you know, with communication. I obviously don't speak Turkish, but everything was in English for me. There's always several people in the clinic. You know, we walked by here at several different hours and there was always someone in here. I was able to communicate easily through WhatsApp. Got responses straight away. The original price that I was given, you know, was confirmed. There was no change of any of that. Yeah, if I had any questions, it was followed up. The dentist was the one who followed up, like, with specific technical questions. I will be honest, for me, I liked the fact that the dentist didn't spend hours explaining every minute detail of what he was going to do, because I'm nervous and that might have scared me. He just got on and did it, and so I would have no hesitation in terms of communication. If the level of expertise with the specialists here combined with the technology is outstanding. And one thing that I will say is I didn't realise that the old day dentistry of crowns and metal is not very good, because I was surprised with the end result. Obviously, it's wonderful. My face is straighter. I can chew on both sides, so it's functionality. So I would say, if you're like me and you're nervous, perhaps you've put something off, I think having a holistic end result with new technology is really not as scary as it seems. And I do have to say, in the UK or in Australia, there's no way I would have received this result and quality for the price. There's no way. So I think if you're thinking about it, like, don't wait.